Every bite you take, every health habit you follow, and every food you believe is good for you could be directly affecting your heart, especially if you're over 60. Now, imagine this. What if some of the vegetables you regularly eat could actually be slowing your metabolism? As a heart doctor, I've seen this happen far too often. Older patients come to me, confident they're doing everything right, cutting fried food, reducing sugar, eating more greens, but they're unaware that certain vegetables, when eaten the wrong way or combined with medications, can slowly push their heart toward failure. Some of these veggies raise blood pressure, interfere with life-saving prescriptions, or carry bacteria their aging bodies can't fight off. That's why I urge seniors to either stop eating these 5 specific vegetables or, at the very least, change how they prepare them. In this video, I'll explain each one, why it's risky, and show you safer options that won't put your heart in danger. The good news? These risks are completely avoidable. You just need to know what to look for and what to avoid. So stick with me, because the very first vegetable on this list might already be in your fridge right now. Also, don't forget to hit the button and activate notifications so you never miss health advice made just for you. And if you enjoy this video, drop a 1 in the comments. If you'd like to see improvements, type 0 to help me make better content for you.
Spinach might cause more harm than an entire plate of fries. If spinach can silently overpower prescription medication, then imagine what other so-called healthy foods might be quietly releasing danger into your bloodstream. Let's discuss the next one. It's something extremely common, probably in your fridge right now, yet it contains more salt than a whole bag of chips. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, please leave a comment below to show your support. Now, let's move on to the second issue. Pickled cucumbers. Your heart is getting caught in a salty trap that keeps getting tighter. These crisp, acidic slices are often the perfect side for a sandwich. Pickles, also known as pickled cucumbers, feel light and refreshing, but for people over 60, especially those with high blood pressure or heart conditions, this snack might be more dangerous than it appears. Most people don't think twice about having a few pickle slices, but the truth is, they're soaked in salty brine, with some servings containing more than 1,000 milligrams of sodium. That's over 2/3 of the daily salt limit recommended for older adults. Sodium doesn't just add flavor, it also increases blood volume, putting pressure on your heart and arteries. Over time, this leads to hypertension, stiffened arteries, and eventually, heart failure. I've had patients come to me puzzled about their high blood pressure, despite eating right, quitting alcohol, and exercising. They never considered that those tiny pickles on their plate could be quietly undoing all their progress. What's even scarier? Salt damage gives no warning signs. No symptoms appear until a stroke, chest pain, or heart failure strike. After 60, your kidneys can't filter salt as effectively, and your arteries become more vulnerable. Pickles, canned vegetables, and even healthy soups can hide large amounts of salt that erase all your hard work. But cooking at home, reading food labels, and seasoning with herbs or lemon instead of salt can protect your heart more than you know. As we age, our bodies respond differently to foods we once enjoyed without concern. Take spicy foods, for example. While a younger person might handle the heat easily, for someone over 60, that same spice can trigger heart palpitations, chest tightness, or sudden spikes in blood pressure. Many elderly patients come to my clinic reporting these symptoms after a spicy meal, yet they rarely suspect the peppers themselves. The problem isn't just the heat, it's how the body reacts to stress. If you have heart disease or hypertension, a single spicy dish can narrow your blood vessels, raise your blood pressure, and even lead to dangerous heart rhythms or attacks. Regular consumption of hot chili peppers may cause chronic inflammation in your vascular system, damaging the very pathways your heart depends on. That doesn't mean your food has to be bland. Flavorful meals can be created with mild herbs like garlic, ginger, rosemary, and a splash of citrus, foods that brighten your plate without stressing your heart. Now, consider garlic, often praised as a natural healer. Raw garlic has long been valued for lowering cholesterol and promoting heart health. But did you know that eating raw garlic can be risky? It acts as a powerful blood thinner and, when combined with medications like warfarin or aspirin, can dangerously increase the risk of bleeding, bruising, or even life-threatening hemorrhages. I've treated patients who believed raw garlic was helping them, only to find symptoms like persistent nosebleeds, black stools, or sudden drops in blood pressure. Consuming large amounts of raw garlic can cause dizziness, fatigue, or fainting, especially if you're already on blood pressure medications. The hardest part? You're trying to do everything right. You avoid junk food and follow good advice, yet your heart suffers because natural foods can have limits. After 60, your body's response to food and medicine changes. The best health choices come from understanding these changes, not just tradition. So, use garlic in moderation, and only when cooked. Red chili peppers. Fiery, flavorful, and dangerous. For many seniors, food is more than just nutrition. It's comfort, tradition, and even nostalgia. And nothing embodies that quite like spice. A sprinkle of red chili, a spicy stew, or a touch of heat, it's part of daily life. But what most people don't realize is that this tiny red vegetable may be quietly fueling a slow-burning fire inside your chest. When you consume red chili peppers, especially the highly concentrated types, your body reacts. Heart rate increases, adrenaline surges, and your nervous system becomes overstimulated. While this may seem harmless to some, for older adults, it can trigger a dangerous domino effect. Inflammation starts to rise, blood pressure climbs subtly, and your cardiovascular system bears the strain. I've treated patients who didn't understand why their heart issues worsened despite a healthy lifestyle. They avoided junk food, walked daily, and took all their medications. But they kept adding chili to their meals, unaware that this constant stimulation was wearing their hearts down. For individuals over 60, especially those already battling high blood pressure or cardiac conditions, this daily hit of spice can silently edge them closer to a medical crisis. The heat in chili peppers comes from capsaicin, a compound that, while beneficial in small doses, can be risky in excess. For seniors, moderation is key. It's not about eliminating spice altogether, but about understanding its impact. Your taste buds might crave heat, but your heart may not be able to handle it. Your heart has been beating for you since the day you were born. By the age of 60, it will have beaten over 2 billion times, without asking for anything in return. Now, it's asking for your attention. Aging is not about giving up but gaining experience and wisdom. Foods that once helped you may now harm you if eaten the wrong way, at the wrong time, or with certain medications. But the good news is, it's not too late. Small changes today in what you eat, how you move, and how you relax can reverse years of unnoticed strain. I've seen seniors regain strength, clearer minds, and lighter steps, not through extreme efforts, but by listening to their bodies and making wiser choices day by day. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. There is still time, strength, and love in your heart, for you, your family, and the life you've built. So start today. Reclaim your vitality. Your next heartbeat is a gift, protect it. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe and like for more helpful videos.